Hey there, we are LUVR,
And we're at Big Rock Brewery.
and we're here with Beers with Bands.
Hey guys, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Why don't you introduce yourselves and the role you are in the band and tell us what you're drinking?
Okay. I am Mike. I am the keyboard and singer of the band, and I am drinking a Grasshopper wheat beer, I believe. Is that correct?
Yep.
Is that what it is? A
Yep.
wheat beer, right? Yeah.
Yep. And I'm Arthur. I play drums, and I'm also drinking the Grasshopper.
Do you want to hold the mic?
Oh, sure.
We'll share today. And I am also having a Grasshopper today. So when I was looking into your band and doing a little research, there was an interview that you guys described your sound as being eating Pop Rocks while watching Gilmore Girls in a bathtub full of craft beer. So that's a bit of a quirky combo, so it sounds like you guys have some quirky tendencies. After being together only a couple of years, have you guys discovered anything about each other that is a little quirky, a little different, that you didn't expect?
How, not racy is the wrong word.
You can swear.
You can swear on
Yeah,
the show?
yeah.
I guess, what, you got anything?
I don't
What's
know.
Sean do that's quirky? They're just quirky people. So we're all very different people in the. Oh, sorry, I should grab my. Yeah, we're all like really different like members in the band, and that's why I think that statement was like that because it's kind of like a bunch of weird random combination of things that you wouldn't expect together.
Yeah.
But somehow works together. You know,
Okay.
like you wouldn't necessarily love putting all those things together, but when you do,
It works
just
out.
works. Pop rocks in a bathtub.
Of craft beer.
Craft beer.
Yeah, and Gilmore Girls at any time. Exactly.
Yeah, Gilmore Girls is just classic.
Exactly. So does that then carry over? Do you guys have each individual quirky items that you want on your rider? Or even on your dream rider?
Oh, a dream rider. I was going to say, we haven't had a rider yet, so. Anything for you?
The nachos and cheese or anything Latin cuisine would be my rider if we ever get there.
Nice.
I mean, I'm really into like all candy, so I think just any type of
Yeah,
candy
sweet tooth.
would be cool, like jelly beans or something.
Any
Nothing-
specific, like particular color? Because when you get to those dream rider times, you can
You
be
know
that
what?
specific.
I know. It would be hilarious to just say like I just want green jelly beans
That's
or
cool.
something like that. That would be
Nice.
pretty hilarious. I would
Yeah.
do it just for jokes.
Exactly. Exactly. So, you guys, do you remember the first beer you ever had?
Ooh,
Or even alcoholic
that's
beverage
a-
if
that's
it
a
preceded
good
beer?
question. Here, you look like you know. Here.
I feel like probably a night with Glenn Fittich and throwing random stuff from the neighborhood into trees was my first experience with drinking.
Nice.
You?
I think I was just sitting around with a bunch of adults one time, and I was like 13, and they're like, "You want to try a beer? You know, harmless." And so I think they gave me a Molson Canadian. Which
That seems to be a very Canadian thing.
Yeah.
We all start on Wilson Canadian.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a Molson Canadian, and I took one sip, and I was like, you know what, beer's all right. And then like the second sip, I was like, what is this crap? I hated it. I hated beer at first when I first tried it. I don't know. I think a lot of people have that experience.
Yeah, we come a long way when
Right.
it comes to our
Yeah,
beer
yeah.
experience, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember the first CD you ever purchased?
Oh yeah, for sure. Mine was Prodigy Fat of the Land, and I bought it at a flea market. And it was either that or Big Shiny Tunes 2, I think was like the first CD that I can ever remember spending my own hard-earned money on.
Nice.
How about you?
Mine was, I remember this actually very clearly, was the Sabrina soundtrack. I just loved all the songs on that CD for some reason, and I loved the show Sabrina, so like
That's a good
just made
CD.
sense.
Exactly. Exactly. What are you guys listening to a lot of right now?
We were on the way here. We listened to this band called Dizzy.
Mm.
They're so cool. I don't know where they're from, but like I have that record on repeat right now. It's so chill
They're
and
here in
like.
Toronto, I think. They're
Is
Toronto
it
based,
cool?
yeah.
What do you?
Lately, I've been listening to the new Flying Lotus album. It's like an electronic producer. And Toro y Moi, his latest album, has been spinning a lot. That's about it, I think, for me.
Nice. And what about drinking? What are you drinking a lot of right now? And it doesn't necessarily have to be beer. Like, do you have a cocktail beverage of choice?
I don't remember. I'm really into sours, so there's a couple like Collective Arts sours that I really like. I've been drinking that, and then there's this Brickworks mint and basil cider that came out. It's really tasty. I feel like that's going to be like a summer drink for sure.
Nice. Nice. What about you?
I'm honestly not too picky when it comes to beers or anything like that. Lately, I've been getting into like the pre-mixed, like girly drinks. You know what I'm talking about? Just like the
The ready to drinks.
Yeah. Not ashamed to admit that.
That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
And if you could only drink one thing for the rest of your lives, including water, for survival,
Right.
what would you drink? Only one other thing.
Oh my god. Would it
Mountain
like
Dew Baja Blast.
That's popular with bands we've discovered.
Really?
Yeah.
would it like still make me sick, or I could just like
You could just have it.
you could just have it whenever?
Yep.
It would probably be A&W root beer. That's
Nice.
like
In the frosted mug?
Good choice.
in a frost. You can't have it any other way. Really.
Exactly. Exactly. So what's if you had a chance to brew your own beer, and you both get to answer this, what style of beer would you brew? Which would be the song of yours that you would name it, and what would be your secret ingredient?
Oh, okay. That's a good question. I really like sours,
Okay.
so I would probably make a sour. And it makes sense for me. We actually have a new EP coming out at the end of a couple months, and there's this song called Midnight Dreams.
Nice.
I think that's what I would do.
What's your secret ingredient?
Pop rocks.
Nice.
Jeez. I'd probably make a light beer, some sort of pale ale or something, and I would probably name it after an ELO song of some sort. I can't narrow it down, but my secret ingredient would be cilantro for sure.
Nice.
Cilantro.
Cilantro.
I'd somehow figure out a
Oh.
way to sneak it in.
So what's coming up next for you guys? What does 2019 look for you?
Ooh, yeah, we got a Riverfest show coming up, so that's going to be amazing, and we get to play on the main stage on the Saturday, which is like a dream come true.
Nice.
Like
We were at Riverfest last year. It's a great festival.
Such a cool festival, like super well organized. Everything is like suitable for like families and stuff too.
Yeah.
Absolutely loved it. So to be playing this year, I'm like super stoked for that.
That's amazing.
And to be playing on a huge stage on the same day that City and Color is playing, that's like blowing my mind.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So we can find you guys on your socials. What are you across the board?
Yeah, we're on Instagram. It's at LUVR Music. I'm pretty sure that's the same thing across all
Across all your
platforms.
socials?
Facebook. You can go to lovermusic.com, and that'll just redirect you to like all of our spots where you can download our music,
Perfect.
stuff like that. So that's what I'd probably direct people most to. Is
Yes. And that's LUVR.
yes,
Spelling of lover.
LUVR.
And we will post all of these down in the post below, so you can definitely connect with them. We are BeerX on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos. And you can find us on our socials at Beers Bands on Twitter and on Instagram. Thanks, guys.
Sweet.
Cheers.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thanks for having us.